Hello everybody and welcome to your reading. This reading is intended to bring you general guidance or inspiration around a certain issue or question you have in your life right now. So look at the decks on the screen before you and decide which one of the many inspirationals holds your messages. I will start with the Fairy Dust inspirationals, and I have left timestamps for all the others below. Hello there. So let's get right in with the Fairy Dust mini inspirationals. Let's see what comes out, and we'll pull a few tarot cards as well. All right, what do we have? Rain. Rain, rain, it comes today. Let all of your troubles wash away. Next is courage, young heart, stand tall, don't let the love decrease, you are a warrior of peace. And last we have celebrate, the time is right to shout out loud, don't hesitate to jump around. So good is coming, okay? Even if right now it might not seem like that in this moment, because we do have some rain, and it's like you've just got to be brave and push through, and you know this energy will pass. There's good times ahead, things that are happening that cause you to feel like you want to celebrate, that overflow your heart with happiness. So let's pull some tarot. So we have the Knight of Swords, and I'm going to pull all the cards out. Queen of Wands, Three of Cups. I love it. Celebration, and this is the celebration card in the tarot, so there is definitely a happiness up ahead, cause for celebration, energy shifting in your favor. Next is the Moon coming out right here with the rain and the Knight of Swords. Next is the Seven of Cups here at the middle. And lastly, we have the Five of Wands. All right, even though things are working out over here, I do see that you are a bit afraid of, okay, is this going to last, or is the other shoe going to drop? But it's good. You've got celebration and happiness times two. So right here with the rain, we have the Moon and the Knight of Swords. There's a lot going on in the mental body, or something that was said to you was very effective in upsetting you or causing worry and concern. So that's the start of this reading, and the way the energy transitions is you've got to shift your mind to possibilities that you don't see, or other reasonings. Shift perception with the Queen of Wands. This is your soul trying to speak to you and trying to give you some information and lead you into a different perspective about your situation and what you're asking about, but also empowering you at the soul to make you feel strong and give you that courage you need to forge ahead, which leads towards happiness and celebration here. However, within there's some internal conflict, like you are afraid that the other shoe is going to drop, and it's not. It's good. Other people that could be involved in this is a Pisces or Cancer, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Aries, Leo, Sag. Let's pull a few more cards. Okay, so we have the Fool, a new beginning coming in, and this is coming off of this celebration. And we have the Eight of Swords, so you're being released of restriction, especially in the mental body. Eight of Cups, yep, you're walking away from your troubles into new energy, into a new beginning. And lastly, we have the Knight of Cups. Here is an offer that is given to you, so you do not need to worry. You know, connect in with your spirit, your soul. It's really trying to ease you and give you the energy and courage you need to push forward. And this, the Fool, new beginning, healing, new opportunity coming your way. This is general, so it's different for all of you, but it allows you to really walk away from restrictions because of this new offer, or this apology, or this new energy coming into your reality. So let's pull one final card from the fairies. see what they have to say as advice to move you forward. Ooh, there's a lot of traffic outside. Whoa. A lot of activity coming your way. We have play. Step outside and feel the sun. Breathe the air. Play. Have some fun. So this is the advice for you from your spirit guides. It's like, this is going to pass. Try not to worry. Try to focus on, you know, positive outcomes for yourself, because they're there. You know, you just might not feel that they are in this moment. But with the Seven of Cups here with the Spirit, it's like, really tap into your soul, connect to the angels. There are options, there are other ways, and you know, you are moving towards that energy. And when it comes, don't be afraid that it's just going to end, or that it's short-lived, or that the other shoe's going to drop, because it's not. Okay, this is a very positive message. It's just like, hang in there, look to the light, and you're going to move into some really good energy. Okay, so those are your messages. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello there. So let's see what the Aboriginal Dreaming totems have for you around your question, or just, you know, what's going on in your life at the moment. We're going to draw 3, and then I'm going to pull some tarot as well. So let's see what they have to say. All right, so we have discretion. Friendships are fantastic when there is equality in the relationship. Maybe it's time to undertake a quick audit of your friendships to ensure they are reciprocal. All right, so there is some confirmation about certain relationships in your life, friendships, family ships, romances. If you've been asking your guides, you know, is something off here? Am I wrong? Am I crazy? No, you're not wrong. No, you're not crazy. Something is off in some connection in your life. Next is creativity. There are always ways of dealing with the situation without giving away your power. Think of creative methods in which you can be heard and maintain your dignity. So this is really saying, don't lose your head with whoever this person is. It's like, the more collected you are, you remain holding the upper hand, and you're not giving your power away. So big time message of that. And lastly, we have confident. You confuse confidence with ego. There is no shame in confidence. It's about knowing who you are and what you want, and most importantly, having the courage to stand in your own power. Wow. So this here across the board is a message of you reclaiming your personal empowerment, and not letting anybody push you around, you know, lie to you, try to confuse you. What you feel, what you know is absolutely correct. And, you know, don't lose your footing. Believe in yourself. Believe in your intuition. You know, don't let anybody gaslight you here. You are absolutely correct in what you feel, but how you handle it and express and articulate yourself, that's where you need to be creative and not lose your power. So let's pull some tarot and go a bit deeper. Five of Wands. So there is definitely some internal conflict about, you know, am I right about this? Should I say something? Should I speak up? You know, so I do see there is a bit of confusion. We have the Hierophant coming through. Tap in to your spirit guides. Big time, and the angels to help you properly handle this and properly express yourself. They're right there. Okay, and now we have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, you know what you know, and it's not right, and it's not fair, and you need to stand up for yourself. Absolutely, 100%, and there is no shame in that. Next out is the Lovers. So this is a connection that is near and dear to your heart. It could be, you know, a family member, or even a child. It could be with your child or with your parent. This could be a friend. This could also be a romantic connection. This is a general read. Next, we have the King of Swords. So we've got some air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but also this King of Swords is really talking about you tapping into the higher realms, to your spirit guides, to the angels, on how to best express yourself and handle this situation, because I feel it's a much different way than you normally would handle something. Or if you're feeling triggered, it's like pull back and let spirit lead you, because that will keep you in your place of empowerment, as well as you will be the most effective in how you handle things. And now we have the King of Wands. So could also, for some of you, involve a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But also this coming out under confidence, and you know what you know. The King of Wands is spiritual energy. This is about your spirit and tapping into those internal strengths and really trusting yourself and trusting your intuition and letting that be enough to guide you and say what you've got to say and put somebody in their place if that's what needs to happen here, or really call somebody out. But this whole reading, it's really like reclaim your personal empowerment. Let nobody lie to you, gaslight you, push you in a corner, put you down, belittle you, make you question your own opinions and thoughts and feelings. Absolutely not. You need to stand up for yourself, and you've got the angels and your spirit guides totally backing you on this, saying you're absolutely right, even though you have some internal conflict. You just need a little bit of guidance from the higher realm on how to handle this in the best way for the highest good of you and all involved. So let's pull some more cards. So we had the Eight of Swords jump out. You definitely feel a bit of restriction. The Emperor, you feel whoever this person is may have more power over you, or you're really afraid to speak your heart, speak your mind. Maybe you're trying to preserve the relationship. It's like you definitely see this person as having like the upper hand over you, but your guides are like, no, you have the upper hand. It's just all about you reclaiming your personal empowerment. Now we have the Ten of Pentacles. Many of you, this is with a family member. And lastly, we have the King of Pentacles. So we've got three kings here and an emperor going on. Really strong energy that you may feel that you're up against, like I never win, or it's pointless. You just feel really disempowered up against this person or this energy. And now we pretty much have every sign out here except for water signs. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then the Emperor is an Aries in the tarot. The Hierophant is a Taurus in the tarot. The Lovers is Gemini in the tarot. So pretty much earth, air, and fire energy going on. So you could be, you know, one of those signs, and then the other sign you're dealing with also present in this reading. But you've really got to reclaim your personal power. Even though you may feel that this is a bigger force than you, it's not. You are a bigger force, and the more that you tap in to the angels and you reclaim your personal empowerment within, you are protected and you are empowered, and you need to have confidence in yourself and what you need to say. And the boat needs to be rocked. The boat needs to be rocked. Sometimes you've got to do what's best for you, even if you do want to preserve a relationship or you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. Sometimes you've just got to say what's got to be said, and that will be the resolution of this, the completion of this. So let's pull some advice. Anger. Even though you are bursting inside, you need to remain calm, dig deep, and find the strength to activate the self-control that lies within you. So this is, you know, don't let this person push you out of your own empowerment and, you know, take the upper hand from you. Try not to be triggered. Try not to lash out. Really connect into the angels on how to best handle this for your highest good, and they will come in and they will give you those answers. They will. Just don't play this person's game. It's time for you to rise above and take a much, much different approach with them, and the angels and your spirit guides want to help you do that. All right? So those are your messages. I'm sending you guys lots of love and light. Take care. Hi there. So let's see what the Star Seeds, Wisdom for Spiritual Growth, and many inspirational, has to say around your question or situation in your life at this time. So I'm going to pull 3 of these, and then I'm also going to pull some tarot. So let's see what comes out. Fruition. Rest assured, your dreams and visions will come to fruition. Sometimes it doesn't always happen in the way that we anticipate. Patience. Be patient and allow destiny to unfold at its own pace. So we've got to have some patience and some restraint. And look at that, abundance. When your heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance open naturally. So what you're asking about, this is like definitely a yes. There is something coming into fruition for you, but you've got to be patient. I think it's taking longer than you expect. And in the meantime, it's like really focus on the good, or trying to be in service of others for now to pass the time. And you know, the more that you are directing and intending your energy to others in a very positive way, coming from the authenticity of your soul, beautiful things come to you. So this is your guide saying, you know what, it's time to enjoy the journey. Have an open heart. Ask Spirit where you could be of service every step along the way, because what you're asking for is absolutely going to happen. There's a beautiful manifestation coming in, taking longer, and might have a different path to it than you were anticipating or expecting. So let's pull some tarot. We have the moon. You are a strong manifester. I know that with the moon coming out. Some of you could be a Pisces or Cancer. Now we have the 2 of Pentacles. You do not like this waiting. You feel like the ball is not moving, but it is, I promise you. And now we have the Queen of Wands coming through. So this is an indication of fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, but this is the abundance. And so this really is you giving from your soul. And that could be a smile to a stranger, a shoulder for a friend to cry on, sharing some resources, giving of your time. It can entail so many different things. It's just whatever is coming from your heart, from your soul, the way that you give that out, that just comes back to you like 100-fold. Okay, so really enjoy the journey right now. And look at that Wheel of Fortune right here under the moon and fruition. It's just taking some time. Try not to get emotional about it. Try to just believe and trust it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, because now you have the Wheel of Fortune saying it's going to happen. Next out is the 6 of Wands. Yes, you've got to have patience. Your patience will be rewarded. And now we have the High Priestess coming out under abundance and that Queen of Wands. So back to that soul energy. Also, some of you, this could be Pisces. Back to that soul energy. This is where you've really got to tap into your inner self and, you know, check your inner compass, and you'll realize, oh, I am in the right direction. Oh, this is the right path. It's just taking longer than I want it to, or than I expected it to. And your guides are like, no, there's good things brewing here. Don't get in your own way, and don't get ahead of yourself, and really trust the path and the process of everything, because I do feel it looks much different than you expected to. And that's why we're like back and forth in our thoughts and our energy. But you have the Wheel of Fortune with fruition. It will come to fruition. And with the moon, this may be speaking of timing around the next full moon. You'll have the answer or the manifestation. So let's pull some tarot. And the next full moon is at the beginning of May. And it is, who's our next full moon? I have to think about this for a second. Our next full moon is Sagittarius. Ooh, so you fire signs out there, especially you Sages, this manifestation or the final answer could come in around that Sag full moon. But you guys are strong manifestors, and full moons are always a powerful time for you. All right, so we have the 5 of Swords, the King of Pentacles, so some earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but this feels more about the manifestation. Seven of Cups and Knight of Cups. Okay, so with the Five of Swords and the Seven of Cups coming out right here, this is where you really go back and forth in yourself, where in one moment you're like, all is well, I'm on my path, I'm happy, I'm abundant, I'm satisfied, and then you switch to this is never going to happen, I'm being silly, I'm being foolish, you know, going into a lot of worry or fear-based energy. So your mind, it looks like it goes kind of back and forth from believing and then disbelieving. And your guides are like, hey, no, you are on the right path. Things are working out. Your patience is going to be rewarded. Really try to stay in positive vibes and just believe and move forward. And again, really immersing yourself in the service of others right now will make the time go by much, much faster, but it also adds to this beautiful energy that's already in motion to manifest for you. So you've got positive vibes and positive karma all around you. Don't screw up your karma and this beautiful destiny by worry, concern, and, you know, really just going back and forth in the mental body. You've got to trust. All right, let's pull one final card for advice. Gratitude. Universal love shines through miracles of life all around you. So also immersing yourself in the service of others. Focus more on gratitude, on all that is working, all that is well, all the things that you do have that you're grateful for. And again, this feels more about like making the journey much more pleasant. It's going to happen. You just got to have patience, all right? So those are your messages. I'm sending you guys lots of love and light. Take care. Hello there. So let's see what the Making Magic, Manifesting Your Dreams mini inspirational has to say about your questions you've been putting out to your guides or a current situation in your life right now. So let's see what comes out. I'm going to pull 3 of these and then I'm going to pull some tarot. All right, we have fire. The element of fire heralds new life, renewed passion, and positive transformation. So you are definitely in a period of transition and change right now. Ooh, now you've got earth. Ask the element of earth for grounding, stability, and strength in times of chaos. So really make sure that you are meditating and connecting with Mother Earth Gaia. If you have trouble doing that, you know, during your waking time, there's a ton of meditations to do while you sleep, as well as a ton of meditations to do while waking on YouTube. So grounding your energy will help pull you out of your mind about the situation to stop overthinking. So let's see what's next is the star. The silver energy of the star brings good luck and serendipity. So there is going to be a light at the end of the tunnel, plot twist in your favor. Things may be not as bad as you perceive them to be in this moment, because this is talking about change and transformation, and you know what's happening right now is ultimately leading to your highest good, even if it doesn't feel like that. And the reason why some of you may be feeling really anxious, worried, super concerned, feeling really bad is because you're very caught up in your head and you're really overthinking things and worrying and trying to think of the future and what if this and what if that and if this doesn't happen and what am I going to do about this. And your guides are like, you know what, let's quiet the mind, let's ground your energy, because that will really soften you and put you back in flow. And in that space, you receive the guidance, you receive the encouragement, the healing within that you desire, and it makes this journey much more smooth because there is a twist in your favor here. It's going to work out for you. So let's pull some cards. All right. I had a feeling that was going to happen, but let's see what they are. Okay, we have the Two of Cups. So this could be where you and another person are involved, or you're very worried about somebody. Next out is the Justice. So this is really about balancing your energy, getting out of your head and trusting the process, because you do have good energy here. It's not bad. And again, it feels so bad, or there's so much worry here because you're so caught up in your head. Next out is the Page of Pentacles. This is a solid transformation, something happening positive for you with this star. And now we have the Devil here under the fire. So yeah, we're really worried and concerned, but I'm telling you, don't be. Get out of your head, connect with your spirit guides. There's more to this situation and more up ahead that you just don't perceive in this moment. And again, softening your energy will bring you into that that insight, that seeing, and it will make you feel so much better. We have the Tower and the Nine of Cups. Okay, so I just want to point out in your reading, crazy energy, as positive as it gets. So you're going through it, but it's going to get better. It's going to turn out okay for you. There's something that's going to happen. A wish is fulfilled, a plot twist in your favor, and very stable, long-lasting, the beginning of something, okay? So if this is about you, it's going to get better. If you're worried about somebody else, there is a lot of crazy going on, but it's going to work out okay. It really is. I love that across the board, the last out, which this is moving into the future, positive, positive, positive. Even though this is heavy and hard right here, it's going to work out. You've just got to get out of your head. Like, that's the best relief I can offer to you in this reading from your guides, is we've got to get you out of your head. We've got to get your energy back grounded. So in that space, you feel like you have footing. You have your mind about you. Your emotions are calm, which are not preventing you or hindering you or directing you to do certain things. Very balanced energy is the key for you right now. And in that space, you find the answers, you see the way forward, you understand why certain things are happening, and again, it's going to work out, a plot twist in your favor. So let's pull some more tarot. We have Strength. And you know, so far for people, you could be a Capricorn, a Libra, a Leo, or it could involve a Capricorn, Libra, or Leo, just because we have the cards that represent that. And now we have the Hanged Man. You've got a lot of major arcana coming through. Two of Wands and Ace of Wands. Nice. Yeah, it's going to take some inner strength and some courage right now. And, you know, some of you, I do feel this is directly involved with another person, and it may be in a negative sense. And for others of you, this is where this is you and another person facing this situation. And then for others of you, it's like you're really worried about somebody, because we have the Two of Cups and the Two of Wands. So I know that this is involving another person, those of you attracted to this reading. And it's going to take some strength within, and the remedy is really balancing your energy. And this Hanged Man, this is how you break out of this, is by balancing your energy. Do you see that? The Hanged Man, this is where, you know, we're confused, we're blocked, it's a stalemate, we don't know what to do. There's some sacrifice involved, and also a shift in perception needs to take place. And then boom, here it is for you with the Ace of Wands, the energy shifting and changing. So you've got to know that there is going to be an answer, a solution, a way forward that makes you very happy, and it's long lasting. However, in the meantime, you've really got to balance your energy and find your inner strength. Tap in with your spirit guides and the angels, and know there is a way being made. There is a way before you. There is a solution. There is an answer. But because you're so caught up in your head right now, it's like you're not seeing it. You're not receiving those messages. So let's pull you some advice. One enchanted evening, the perfect night. Yep, see, it's going to work out. balance that energy, get out of your head, the answers, the solutions, the way forward, the clarity, whatever it is you need, it's going to come in, and then you just walk into the solution right there, okay? So don't worry, get out of your head, ground your energies, connect with your guides and the angels, and you'll see a plot twist in your favor just right there before you, okay? So those are your messages. I am sending you guys lots of love and light. Take care. Hello there. So let's see what the Angel Whispers Mini Inspirational has to say about your current situation or questions that you have been putting out to your guides. I'm going to pull 3 cards from this deck, and then I will pull some tarot. Okay, I guess that one just is meant to come out. Okay, so let's see. Okay, the jumper here is: every being has free will. Stop trying to control the situation. Next one out is: life is too short. Focus on what you can achieve, not on what you haven't. And don't be afraid to ask for help from your guides. Your guides love to help you. Okay, so these 3 cards coming out as the main message for you is what you're asking about. Right now, you cannot try to control the situation. You really need to pull your energy back, and things may be not working out or moving really slowly because your own energy is in the way. And this, you know, we all do this, where we think something should work out a certain way, or this is the correct path, you know, and everybody should follow this path. And this card is saying the correct path for you may be very different for the correct path of somebody else. What you think, what you believe, the way that you live your life is perfect for you, but that does not mean that that is going to work well for somebody else, and vice versa. Okay, so this could be where somebody's really trying to push their beliefs upon you and you know, get you to do a certain thing or go a certain way. And if that's the case, this is where you've got to stand up and say, no, my way is right for me, your way is right for you, because life is too short to bicker, to fight on these differences of opinions and ways of doing things. And if you are really trying to push your agenda in a certain situation or relationship, this would be your guide saying, you know, pull back. There's a better solution to this. And, you know, you may be in this feeling of, well, I need to get this done, or I haven't done this, I haven't done that, and you might be feeling bad. And it's like, no, focus on what you have accomplished and let that be enough. Who you are right now, today, in this moment, despite everything, that needs to be enough for you, because you are enough. You are no less divine right now in this moment than you would be if you had accomplished everything that you wish that you had, or you were everything that you wished that you could be at this point. All right? No, you are perfect and divine as you are, and your guides really want you to be more self-accepting and to pull back, to not feel the need to control every aspect of how something works out for you, whether this is for you just specifically in your life or you involving another person. And here, don't be afraid to ask for help from your guides. And this is them saying, you're trying to do way too much on your own. We're here. We will assist you. We will give you signs. We will give you synchronicity. We will point the way forward for you. All right, so let's pull some tarot. And some of you could just be so used to feeling like you have to do everything on your own. That's why you might be a bit controlling about whatever this is. And also not being fully open to the assistance and love of your guides. All right, we have the 5 of Swords, the Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, the Emperor, and the Fool. Okay, so there's a lot of other people showing up in your reading. We have some air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have some earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then we have strong Aries energy. So that could be who else is involved, or those could represent your sign. But I do definitely see like a battle of wills and a power struggle going on here. And again, you and the other person involved need to both recognize that your way works for you, their way works for them, And if you're having a hard time coming to a compromise or meeting in the middle, that's where your guides come in. Because look here, where your guides are like saying, hey, we're right here, we will help. What they're offering you is a very positive solution, a completely new way of doing things or being or thinking that will bring prosperity. It's a slow moving energy, but it's very stable and you can trust it. Okay, so that's what your guides want to offer. They absolutely want to help bring in a solution to this big like power struggle between you and another person. And I do feel that you are quite justified in your responses, because it looks like you may have been burned or you feel very defensive because of certain things that have happened in the past. So you're very protective of yourself or very protective of others. You don't want anybody to get hurt. You don't want to get hurt. So that's part of this energy that comes from you. It's out of preservation, and so it comes from a very good place. But your guides want you to really relax that energy and realize there are some things that are beyond your control. And if you worry about these things that are beyond your control, it doesn't change anything. It doesn't prevent it from happening. It just causes you to be very unhappy and miserable along the journey. So don't worry about things that are out of your control. Focus on what is in control, what you can be in control of, and that is yourself, and only yourself. You know, the way, now this involves your kids, obviously you're in control of them, but I don't really feel like that's what the message is of this. It's about a power struggle between you and others, and it's time for you to really pull your energy back and assess this from a different perspective. And that perspective would be through your guides, and they lead you into the solution, the answer, the perfect solution and answer for you. So let's pull some more cards. The Magician, the Empress, Ten of Swords, and Queen of Swords. So we've got more Swords energy coming through, the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Swords here. You got a lot of swords going on, so I know there's a lot of weight in the mental body, a lot of worry and concern happening within you, and that may be why you're trying to control the situation. But your spirit guides are like, you can't, like, you've got to pull your energy back, even though your intentions are so pure and coming from such a beautiful place of protection, of preservation for yourself or for others. You've got to soften your energy and really come into a different perspective about this. And that's where the magic happens. And connect with your guides, because they will bring you the solution, the answer, which is exactly what you are asking for, what you want. This is beautiful. I love that this is the future energy, because this is where you're headed. It's just right now you've got to get out of your mind, pull your energy back, see things from a different perspective, and realize that everybody works and operates in different ways, and the only thing you can control is yourself. And trying to control things outside of your ability and worrying about them really just makes you sad and brings you down and takes away from like the joy and quality of your life. So let's pull some more cards for some advice. Your animals in spirit are safe and well and showering you with their love. So those of you that have had some fur babies transition, they are very with you right now, giving you love, giving you support, but also your animal spirit is really trying to connect with you right now as well. And if you don't know what your animal spirit is or who it is, ask for it to show itself to you. And the animal that starts popping up in the days and weeks that follow is your spirit animal. Next is, your garden is a healing place. Seek refuge there to heal your soul. So your garden is your mind, okay? And right now it's filled with all these swords. Your spirit guides want to soften that energy and pull you back down so it can go back to that lush green, unlimited potential place that it is. So we've got to soften the mind. You have an animal guide coming in trying to help, your spiritual team really trying to help, and it's like you don't have to do everything on your own. And in the physical you might be feeling that way, but in the non-physical you have a lot of spirits around you trying to help you and guide you at this time. All right, so those are your messages. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care.